I love interior design. I'm obsessed with it, seriously.
Smells like flower campus.
We're Dijon.
When you walked into the aftermath, so a lot of people were just like, you know, discouraged.
At first sight, there probably were things that would have freaked people out.
It was clear when we gutted the place. Like, it was just like, wow, like, okay, this is where it was coming from.
Okay, here we are at the fire escape. Our guest was right. The structure was in good condition, and what we did was we found a really good metal worker in Hamilton, and he just replaced the platforms. I think this cost us around $5,000–$6,000.
It's all safe up here. It's all safe up here. Oh, it's really safe. You can really feel the welds.
We tried to honestly, there was nothing inside that we salvaged. What makes us all sleep at night is like we took this down.
No surprises.
No surprises anymore. So the less maintenance and long term of what we've done to this,
so worth it.
You know, outweighs it. And our investors valued that as well.
Yeah. Come on in. Come on in.
All right, so here we are in the middle unit. This is a 3-bedroom versus the one above is a 3+ den. And trying to make use of this space, most efficient use, because it was, you know, not high enough for the stackable. This is actually a duo washer and dryer.
It's gorgeous outside, guys. Check it out. This is where that substance was, right? I think it was, yeah, it could have been,
who knows?
We're right here, we were professionally
Wait, John.
No, I know.
Don't.
You can beep it up. You can beep it up. You beeped it up last time.
Our tenants here, she had asked us if she could put her own bathroom fixtures, and for her just has that added touch. And John helped out and installed them for her too. As a partnership together in this business, husband and wife, I mean, we didn't know what we were getting into. If you can survive a renovation, your marriage can stand the test of time.
Oh!
Why? There was a wall here. We tore that down to keep a more open concept. When it comes to design, it's those final touches and details that really are gonna pop to show a space and show well. This was the room where, you know, it was apparent that something was up, where we thought, okay, there's gotta be some kind of structure issue.
It was from here to all the way to the other room.
To the other side.
Yeah.
Definitely things that probably would have scared off a lot of people. All that was factored in the numbers. It was transparent with
calculated,
calculated, transparent with our investors. Great big windowsills, like you can use it as a chair to sit.
You can cross your leg.
Picture frames, but
sip your
again, function, right? Making use of all the function.
It's functional. Love it.
We do attract a certain type of tenant that value the work that's been done.
You know, the ones that could swim, you know, the ones that could, you know, want to relax.
Basement here, actually it was dirt, right? Dirt and wood that was molded. So we actually had to pour concrete into the basement. We were able to make the utility room, which is back here, smaller.
Which is behind this wall.
Push this wall out and just made this more open concept.
Yeah.
Crazy, huh?
And cut.
The seller, this was an estate sale, so the owner had passed away, but it was her son that was sort of handling the transaction. And it was her son was the one that left us the note on the table. Good luck. You know you're gonna turn this to a beautiful space. Would love to check it out when we're done.
Wow.
Hi.
Thank you for coming, guys.
Thanks. Welcome to your old home.
Thank you for having us. This is fantastic.
Beautiful.
We had our realtor, Zach, there. The seller showed up with his wife, as well as the seller's realtor was there. We have tenants moving in at 3 o'clock today.
No way.
Yes. At the top.
That was our
Gosh. Oh, I can't wait to show you guys. Should we start this? Okay, so come on in.
Wow. Oh my God. Wow.
When they saw it, they were pretty shocked.
Not pretty.
Okay, really shocked.
Yeah.
So we kept, if you can see, we kept the layout. We just tore down the wall here,
Yeah.
and then the dining, like kind of dine-in island.
I left a note when we sold the place on the old kitchen counter for them to see that they were going to do a fantastic job on this building, and I very much appreciated if they would bring me back with all the renovations they'd done to it.
So you're saying that your mom was in this part?
Yeah, this was her unit.
This was her unit?
Yeah.
His mother, she was a single parent. She had bought that Tri-Plex. I think it had been purpose-built when she bought it. By the last 20 years, she was just living in that place all on her own. She would be pretty proud to see what we did here. It was falling apart.
Absolutely beautiful. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's
Jeez.
amazing. Can you imagine if your mom was to see it now? Oh my goodness. Yeah.
She was tearing, wasn't she?
She was in
She was
tears.
in tears.
He couldn't talk. He was
Yeah.
speechless.
Here is the unit you guys used to stay in. This is the one where the tenants are moving at 3. So very similar.
Yeah.
Do you remember this was the room that looked very scary?
There was a couple of things where he was mentioning, and we were remembering what was in that room as well.
When she first bought the building, I said, Mom, why is there wallpaper? Because, obviously they probably hiding something underneath. Kind of visualize what it was going to look like. To my amazement, I think it's more than that, what I see today. And I know my mom, she'd be very surprised to see what they've done here. Really fantastic. July 30th, 1987. How much do you think she paid for it then?
Oh gosh, what, 1987? 100,000?
90?
Close.
What?
115.
Oh!
Gosh.
115, it was a 3, and at that time they advertised brand new fire escape at the back, right? So that was brand new.
That was a feature, huh? An old tenant from like 20 years ago just so happened on that day when they drove by and saw the crew and everything outside, asked if they could take a tour of the place. It was crazy.
I lived here back in the 90s. It was one of my first apartments when it was the shag carpet. I had many memories in here. If you had seen it before, you would be like, this isn't the same place.
He was the tenant. He lived in the bottom. When he lived there, he couldn't even open the door because of the bathtub. So he was the one that actually cut the notch in the door so that he could open the door.
Obviously the tub used to be this way, and how the toilet was laid out, you couldn't close the door all the way, so I wanted privacy. So I notched the door so it would clear the toilet to close the door.
You notice they got air conditioning.
I did notice that, yeah.
Every room, like.
Yeah, and all the rads are gone.
Yeah, the boiler,
Yeah.
Each
I just remember having to bleed them every winter.
Yeah.
They're small units, they're not big units. Even though they're not big, the finishes that we put in there, having laundry in there, having AC in there, it was everything that I had envisioned.
Is this the smallest unit, or are they pretty close to?
This is the smallest.
But it looks
because it's because it's 2
I would
bedrooms.
say it's bigger because it's just the way
Doesn't it? It looks wider. This is a 2 bedroom.
Wow.
The utility room was about up to here.
Yes.
So
yes.
now it's become so open concept.
Nice.
And we were able to do this because we got rid of the boiler. We just didn't need that much space.
Oh, so you
That's
backed
why
it
we
up,
could
yeah.
extend it. It's so funny because when we bought the place in that letter, this is just like, it's like our dreams coming true. You remember leaving it, that you left on the table, that really touched our heart.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh my God, like this is exactly what we're gonna do. Make it a fantastic, beautiful, unbelievable structure.
Yep.
Okay.
I had confidence in
You had confidence?
Yes, I did. I did. Yeah.
So what's in store for us? Right now, we are moving into development where we've got another vacant, ugly property in downtown Hamilton to build a 6-story, 20-unit multi-residential building.
Don't hesitate to reach out to us if you have any questions.